Alright, we are here, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish this tonight, but I'm sure as heck I'm gonna try. Let's get warmed up a little bit. I say warmed up kind of facetiously.
Hyperdrive unavailable at this time.
As I've actually been playing this for some amount of this afternoon. There's a lot to do, and you don't need to do like 90% of it. But I'm doing it just because it's fun. I don't know, this game's really enjoyable.
Warning. Incoming Outlaw hyperspace trap.
I like all the core component parts. When you look at all of them as this like giant sum total, you realize that there's not that much to the game. But it's still really fun. I like it a lot. Oh. Nope.
We got a live one in the net.
You ain't got anything.
Let's do this.
You got a friend. A bad friend. Let's see, where is he?
Everyone retreat.
It's semi-difficult sometimes figuring out where the where stuff is. Hey, money. I am mad wealthy. Let's see. But I should probably say this. Yeah, so I'd ideally like to maybe beat this today if I can. Either today or tomorrow, kind of depends on how long the Star Fox campaign is. The Star Fox campaign, and there's also a couple of side missions, apparently, that I should do. Wow, they really do last for a while. I was not expecting it to last this long. But that's okay. I really, really like that sound. I don't know. Reminds me of childhood.
Well, look what we got here. A visitor. How unexpected.
Hey.
Excellent for us. Not so much for you. One moment. I'll send out the welcoming party.
They'll be defending the base with mounted turrets. Take them out.
I used to play in a mounted Star Fox when I was a kid. Not too much, because I didn't own an N64.
Come on now. Those turrets don't come cheap. Can't let you keep doing that.
Yeah. They hate that. Keep it up.
I didn't own an N64 until I moved out to California, and even then it was like towards kind of the end of the life cycle. And I didn't have any other friends that really owned consoles. Save for like, also N64s for Smash Bros.
Did I get you?
Whoop, whoop. That was awkward. Okay. Let's go up here. Let's see. Do these count? I don't know if these count. I'm gonna assume some of these do.
I got him.
Maybe not. I don't know. Guess we gotta kill all the pirates now. That's good, friends. Hello, friends. But yeah, so I had a friend when I lived in New Mexico who owned Star Fox.
They're guarding the entrance. Hit them head on.
And I don't think I really understood, like, the concept of game consoles at that point. You know, it was just kind of this oddity in comparison to, you know, me that largely just used, PC. I always just played everything on the computer, so the idea of, like, a separate console for video gaming just made no sense to me. I think sheer lack of exposure. Oh, there's still a turret here. That's honestly fine. You guys wanna stop shooting at me? I got stuff to do. Where are they? Were they just hanging onto my butt? They were just hanging onto my butt. Alright, whatever. Let's switch over to this thing and mod it for sheer defense, I think. I wonder who's playing with you. Nobody. This is just me. Let's see. Any of these increase defense? That increases speed and handling. Let's go with that. Let's see. Kinetic. Yeah, let's go just pure chunk if I can. Defense and energy, defense and energy. It's just energy. A little bit of elemental resistance might do me some good. I was hoping we'd have another shield regeneration. Oh, there it is. And... oh, that's weapon energy recharge speed. You know what? I'll take it. But yeah, who's playing with me? I am just playing solo. Or did you mean like who is flying around next to Fox?
That must have hurt. Next time you're mine.
I actually don't have an answer for that one. Yeah, these guys are doing a bang-up job of staying directly behind me. Making it ridiculously hard to hit them.
That looked like it
Are they
hurt.
slower than me? Is that it? There's
Not getting
something.
away that easy.
Okay. We could summon a friend here,
This isn't over.
or it's like one last dude. Hello, last dude.
Someone's
Okay, there we
crazy.
go. That's
We'll
all of
see
them.
how long that lasts.
Man, they really don't like it when you shoot those. Means you're doing it right.
How many more hours do you think you have in this game? I'm actually not sure. I have no idea how far I am from the end. It could be... so, if I just did pure plot, I bet I could do this in an hour, maybe 2. Tops. And this game's always been actually relatively short. Like, probably beatable within 8-10 hours. The only reason why, it takes longer than that is if you get really bogged down in the side objectives, which it did. Really hardcore. Damn, stacking all that defense made a massive difference. Because yeah, I don't know, I don't get to play a whole lot of like truly open world games. And so this has been kind of one of those like guilty pleasure series where it's just like, yeah, I can load this game up and just kind of tootle around for a couple hours on and off camera and not feel like I'm wasting time. Oh, you just saw the other ship. Oh yeah. No, sadly you can't actually do online co-op. It'd be kind of neat if you could actually just have full roam co-op without having to worry about tethering to another player. But that takes more resources and netcode and processing than I think this game the developers want to deal with. Okay, so we got this ship down. Do we go after this one? We might as well. They're quick. And then that should give enough people time to show up.
Hyperdrive unavailable at this time.
Then we can make a little bit of progress. Main problem is, we've got to go to Tundria and that other new planet that I haven't been to yet. And both of those kind of suck right now. Just go raw speed for a second. But yes, hello everyone. It's a bit of an early stream today. Combination of me wanting to finish this, not having immediately anything else to do.
Warning. Incoming Outlaw hyperspace trap.
And, you know, just kind of my baseline, like, I really like this game. I want to play more of it. Feeling. I did the same thing with
Hyperspace
Spider-Man,
trap
if I remember
bypassed.
right.
Area
Spider-Man, God of War. To some degree, I wonder if it actually would be a better idea for me to focus on, like, kind of one game at a time a little bit more.
Well, hello there. You don't get a lot of visitors. You're not lost, are you? Everyone!
You know what I could do? Seeing as we've got a little bit before we're, we've got a little bit before the, before we do anything where we actually need to hear characters. Let's just turn off the voice acting. That'll make it so much easier for me to commentate. Yeah, a chatter slider would be lovely. Let's see. Which is better, God of War or this? Absolutely God of War. God of War and Spider-Man stand supreme for this year. There's a couple other, like, amazing games. There's a couple other, like, amazing games that have come out this year. You know, Wander Song. Let's see. Sorry. Mild brain farts. Yeah, Wander Song was fantastic. Crosscode, Time Spinners. Those were all pretty good games that I actually really enjoyed. Oh, we've already got this down to the last. I didn't even realize. Okay, found the boss. Melting the boss. You can't catch me. I am too fast for you. And there we go. Perfect. And did I destroy the prime, or is it still plunking extractors down? I destroyed the prime. Let's see. Kind of like the multiple games at once thing. Okay. Yeah, today specifically, we're gonna play a bunch of this, and then there's a new Doom-like called Project Warlock that I'm interested in. Well, I've already picked up and I'm ready to play it. I just have to get past my, you know, unstoppable addiction to this game. Oh boy, just jamming defense on this sucker seems to have actually worked out really well for me. Ever since we did that sponsored series on Doom a couple months ago, I've been, like, really into Doom-likes. I'm kind of disappointed there aren't more. I should probably sit down and play, like, Wolfenstein at some point, because I know that's, like, another ID shooter. But yeah, so we'll be doing Project Warlock later. Then maybe something with Shell. Or another game called Sinner's Sacrifice for Redemption. I don't know. There's a lot of games that are just showing up in my inbox daily at this point. I need to sit down and prioritize, but I don't... It's like, I don't feel like I could until I beat this game. And these pirate ships have nothing but garbage in them. It's kind of gross. Okay, so that actually gets me a whole mess of, this actually gets me a whole mess of, stuff to work with. Can I buy the upgrade? Yes, there we go. Okay, I was grinding with Carl, so now he's level 15, which means Allied Expedition Workshops send you mods more often. I don't know if that's twice as fast or what, but worthwhile. So he'll give me more Electrum, and she'll get me extra parts and scavenging mods from enemies. I'll deal. Hey, thank you Washapo for the 6-month resub. Okay, so we're done with this area. There's nothing... There is some stuff left. How about... Oh, wow. Okay, so we have just like a bunch of interstellar freighters hanging out in space that I guess I've revealed with an upgrade of some kind. 5 out of 5 spires. I just want to make sure I've got everything here. Oh, I know what I could do. I'm missing a spire here. Okay, that's a priority. I don't actually know if I need the spires, but I'm gonna grab them anyway. So we've also got another wonder that I can go get. Which, speaking of, I can actually duplicate those now. I might want to consider looking into that. There's like 1 or 2 that are actually really, really good. Let's see, will I play Call of Cthulhu? Yes! They're actually sending me a care package, which I'm kind of excited for. So it'll have Call of Cthulhu swag in it. I'm hoping that game turns out to be really good, because I really love the idea of Eldritch horrors. There's just not a whole lot of good ones. Like, there's like a couple of good Eldritch-y games, but usually it feels like they're more cash grabby than anything else. And I always find that a little disappointing. Okay. Hello, puzzle. What do you got for me? Fire? Perfect. Oh, easy one, too. I guess this is one of the first planets that you even go into. Okay, rods encrusted with electrum. Good. It'd be the Wardens were somehow feeding this planet with electrum. Anyway, so we're done with this planet. This planet's good. Wonders. I did the wonder there. I did the wonder there. I've done the wonder here. I've done the wonder on this planet. Yes, I've done the wonder on this planet. I know there's one planet that I haven't been to, and I'm pretty sure it's this one. Oh, right, there's a prime on this planet. Well, there's a wonder, there's a prime, and there's an extractor I can go blast. Let's go work on those. And then we'll go to the new planets. Probably go to Tundria. I think I'm gonna leave that last planet that I haven't been to. Not exactly for last, but one of my goals will be to kind of leave one planet up for exploration. Because if I don't, I'm just gonna have problems. Okay. Wait. Okay, that was cool looking. Also, apparently the garrison forces straight up soloed the boss. That's actually kind of really impressive. Anyway, so we got the Dominion of Nox. And is this the boss drop? This is the boss drop. Rightio. Okay. Then we'll have to go hunt down the, We'll have to go hunt down the... Oh. This is not my durable ship. Are you another crush giant? Another crush giant. Oh, boy. Is he down? He's down. Okay, cool. And that thing melted. Wow, that's fast. Okay, so let's go find the prime. I could just let the prime exist here. But, well, I mean, we could do that. It doesn't seem like it spreads particularly quickly, so we could just leave the prime here. And just let it put down the occasional extractor. That is mildly tempting. Because, yeah, it doesn't spread too fast. So if we just kind of leave all three primes up on these worlds, that gives me something to do. Okay. So in that case, let's just go up to this, let's just go up to this, pirate ship. We'll go take out the other ones in the area. Oh. And let's turn on the voice acting, because it's actually, we're getting close to places where voice acting will matter.
Proxima Drawl will keep watch over your demise. With this dreadnought in place, there's no stopping the Legion.
Yeah, the one thing we gotta figure out is whether or not, dreadnoughts respawn. Because if they respawn just slowly, then I'll go take them all out. If they don't respawn, then I do not want to mess around with destroying any of them, because it'd be a bit of a tragedy if I got rid of all of my Nova.
Incoming Outlaw hyperspace trap.
Like all of my Nova sources. Wow, I actually was not confident I'd make it through that one.
Hyperspace trap bypassed. Area clear.
And yet I did. Kinda wish you'd get a little bit of EXP or something for that. Because it's not that big of a deal. I wish for it all the same. I love the fact that you can see these things from a long ways off. It's so cool. I just wish...
Warning. Incoming Outlaw hyperspace trap.
I just wish that there was a greater variety of them.
Well, looky what we got here. Wake up, everyone. Today's our lucky day. Nice fat prize just floated right into our lap. Take them out.
Okay, go after their turrets. That'll make them nice and angry.
Warning. Outlaw mine in proximity.
Warning, Outlaw, don't give a dang. These things go down so fast.
Target the guns. We got plenty more where that came from.
Man, they really don't like it when you shoot those. Means you're doing it right.
Okay. we got anything else? I have no idea. Can I fly through the nose? Sweet hitboxes.
Uh-oh, this ain't looking good for
I love
you.
games where you can fly through, like, not locations, where you can fly through, like, gaps and stuff. That always feels really satisfying. I'm back. There we go.
I've seen enough. You want something done right? You gotta do it yourself.
They don't want you getting into that entrance.
I should probably consider actually switching up for some missiles here. Because it would certainly help fighting these guys. Either that or we could try, like, backwards-facing missiles and stuff. Oh, we leveled up the ship. Sweet. Oops. Missed him. Hello, Rolo.
Yeah, you're mine.
This is vengeance for Quasimodo. Or is that Frollo? That's Frollo. Who's Rolo? There's another character that was, like, mildly villainous that was named Rolo. I thought. I don't know. I'm terrible with names. Fantasy or not. We were at dinner with Shell's family a week ago, and her great aunt's daughter's boyfriend was in attendance, and I was sitting there for the first half of it trying to remember his name. It was like a really unique name too. Oh right, I forgot. If I'm on this ship, the mines actually totally leave me alone. I got a... One of the mods makes it so mines just don't care about you. Of course, all the space trash in here.
Our expedition allies have delivered a shipment of enhancements.
Free mods. I have so many mods now. I think I get like 28 mods per delivery. And that's like every 15-30 minutes. I'm not entirely sure what the timer is on that now. But I have 2 upgrades that make it come faster, so it's pretty quick. And a lot of them are like purple, because I generally go out of my way to upgrade all of my workshops. So at some point I should probably sit down and just wish all my mods together. Unfortunately, that is actually really expensive on the Nova. And yes, I don't need to destroy them, but I want to. Because I can. Okay. So we're done with that one. Do we go to the next? Yeah, let's go to the next. No, I've lost interest. Let's head to Tundria. It's been long enough. We can leave this sucker for later. Because I don't think I ever got a warp point on Tundria.
This time.
And this way we can actually progress the Fox mission. Which I think is worthwhile. We'll go to the other planet for a while. Yep, haven't done a single thing on Tundria. I wonder if the, whoops.
Look what we've got here. Hit them hard, and we'll collect the spoils. That's it. I'm out. Everyone retreat.
Well, that was quick. I wonder if you can drop out of hyperspace and then go immediately back into hyperspace. What that would actually do here. It'd be hilarious if they, drop the net. Oh.
Think you can get away from us?
Okay, so it interrupts the,
Falco here. I got you covered.
Yeah,
it interrupts the effect. Come back. I only wish to shoot you with my guns. Then again, you asked for this. Okay. And... Bam.
This is a waste of time. Let's
You really think... Oh, wait.
soon forget
Wait, hold on. I can just fast travel there? What? Okay. Let's see. Don't normally do this, but wonder if you ever played Monster Rancher. I haven't, actually. I watched the cartoon when I was a kid, for a couple episodes, but it was always on when I was, like, just waking up. So I never actually watched any of it. And I didn't have a PlayStation until PlayStation 2, and even then I only had a couple of games for it. So I actually never picked up any of the Monster Rancher games. I would love to someday. It'd be great if they rebooted the series.
I'm getting plenty of Legion readings. Not exactly a winter wonderland down there right now.
Warning. Atmospheric corruption detected. Flight engines are affected.
Okay, so I've got the right weapons for this.
Extractor detected. Power rating at maximum.
We'll receive intel on other extractor locations if you destroy this one.
Can't move!
I should probably switch to a ship
It's down!
and get them really hefty frost resistance.
That weapon's doing the trick.
Because I bet if I had, like, frost resistance on this run, we'd be kind of unstoppable-ish.
That gave me a partial lock on Tundria's prime. If you destroy a few more extractors, I'll be able to pinpoint its location.
What if I don't want to?
Extractor destroyed.
I think I'm just gonna leave the extractors on these planets. Or not the extractors. Sorry, the primes. Because I can just leave the primes there and come back whenever I want for free Nova. Okay, so we want to go... I guess let's go over here first. Oh, I know what I could do. This ship is not built for surviving stuff, but that doesn't necessarily mean I can't do it anyway. Let's defense. Okay, there we go. Now this ship has a crazy amount of ice resistance. Hopefully we'll be able to just kind of leverage that. I like the Arwing a lot, but it's a little slower than this one. And I want speed. I want speed real bad. I want to just be able to show up at these places and wreck them. Oh boy, that's a lot of nodes. Let's see. People are talking about babysitting chat. I have not babysat much. I was babysat a number of times, but I kind of wasn't terribly interested in actually doing any babysitting myself. I tried it with the neighbor kids twice, and it didn't go great. Apparently they had devised a game of kicking adults in the nuts, and their parents hadn't warned me.
Getting cold.
Which was not very appreciated. Because having a 6-year-old and a 4-year-old that, you know, you don't really know that well, trying to kick you in the nuts repeatedly while you're trying to get them into bed, not so hot. Did not get paid well for it either. I think I made like... It was like $10 an hour, but I worked at a grocery store already, so it was just like, I make that same amount of money
One more
just,
extractor and we'll know where the prime is on Tundria.
just, you know, going to my job. I don't hate kids, but I don't want to be responsible for kids unless it's like actually my own. And even then, I don't want to be responsible for my own kids. Sounds like work. Then you have to clean up their poop. Ugh. I don't even like cleaning up my own poop. No one should. Okay, so we need a Frosty the Snow weapon. There we go. Let's see, how much of this planet is Legion? Most of it. I left Tundria and the other planet till like way towards the end. Whoops. And they are, well,
appears to be a type of anchor that is preventing Tundria from rotating.
Yep, another one of these anchors prevents rotation. It'd be interesting if it was one of those where you could actually... Oops. If you could actually, like, mess with those and,
Warning. Cold damage is empowering the enemy.
Oh. Oh. I didn't actually switch up my hailstorm. I was wondering about that. I was like, I should be doing way more damage to this guy. What is going on? And there's the reason. But yeah, this planet is incredibly... incredibly Legion controlled. I left it towards the end and it's got like 10 extractors on it. Luckily they take like very little time to actually, you know, destroy. But it does mean there's a lot of them to get through. I should probably request a couple of missions. Just see if any of them are useful.
That weapon's doing crazy damage. Keep going.
Don't you frost me, boy! I'm unfrostable. I'm not actually sure who he's shooting.
Slippy here. Let's go.
I'm just gonna assume Slippy completely missed there. It's fine. He does enough damage, even if he's kind of wackadoo. Alright, there we go. Is it... Are you open? Yeah. These used to be challenging. Not so much so. Is that kinetic weapon doing fire damage? No, it's
Great. I've got a lock on Tundria's prime. Updating your star map now.
It's... Oh, right. Gotta extract the, pluck this. So, I've got the shotgun, which... I don't think is supposed to be doing kinetic damage. It doesn't... It shouldn't be. Be kind of weird if it was. But this one does the fire damage. Let's see, when did this game come out? 2 days ago? Yeah, it came out on the 16th. How are me and Shell doing? We're doing good. Whoa, hi.
It's getting too hot.
Don't ram those. Note to self. We're doing well. Shell is putzing around in WoW for a while, and then I think she's going to be working on a Wandersong thumbnail. Which has been something that I've been wanting since we did that series. Unfortunately, we were just super busy. And, like, both had kind of bunged up wrists, so it's like, okay, hard to do artwork to do any kind of custom thumbnails. I did, like, a quick thing for Time Spinner because it was easy. I guess Wandersong would have been easier, but I wanted to make it good. And so she's getting that done. I did the thumbnail for Crosscode the other day. I'm proud of that one. Turned out well. Feels like he's got that, but I can just do it myself. Let's see, is Fox almost maxed out for skill points? I think so, yeah. I don't think I'm going to switch characters around, though. I think straight up, I'm just going to be keeping with Fox pretty much for the entire game. The other characters, I'm sure, are fine. Mason's, like, super nuke is pretty satisfying. But, Fox's, like, summons are ridiculously strong. And also, I want to make sure he's in every cutscene forever, and I don't want to accidentally have him not, like yesterday. Okay. We've taken this out. We should probably figure out where the, Okay, go to the ice brig. Because, yeah, I should reasonably start heading that direction at some point. Okay. Hello. Man, the charge rate on the, on Fox's ability is goofy. It does not take long.
Ready to go.
Like, straight up, I think I can... Are you alive? Oh, these things are still alive.
Corrupted Nova samples like this are a valuable resource. It will fetch a high price at any outpost.
Oops. Didn't mean to drop it. I actually wanted to fire it. Oh well. Whoops, and wrong direction. See, is it me or does Fox just look like a guy wearing a very convincing fursuit? I think it's because he doesn't have much of a neck. I want to say... I'd have to look at the old Fox McCloud models from the N64 version. Hey, Stasis and Frost. I have those. There we go. He definitely looks... I think maybe he's stiff or something. I'm not really sure. He makes me think of those, like, what are they? Those, like,
It would appear this spire is a sort of control tower used for that very purpose.
It's straight up just the same thing on every planet, apparently. He looks like those 3D models that they kind of mocap. Like, there's a... Oh, face rig. He looks like a face rig model. As well.
Extractor detected. Power rating at maximum.
Keep it up. They can't take much more.
Because he bobbles, but like... Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, having a neck would definitely help him a little bit, because it's just a bit on the short side. Because I know with most fursuits, you can't really have, like, much of a proper neck. Because if you did have a neck, the suit straight up wouldn't, like, fit on your face. And I wonder if they didn't want to have too much of a neck because it wasn't going to fit in well, and it was just going to look kind of weird. Sort of reminds me how some furry streamers use an animated loop of their character instead of a face cam.
Extractor destroyed.
I've seen that a couple of times. It never looks as good as it could. Like, if you had, like, a really sophisticated face rig, I could say it would work. Honestly, I'm not going to judge too many, anybody really for doing it. But it definitely does look a little strange sometimes. What's this one? Oh, that's just a decoder. Don't need to do it.